Now, one of the Cinderella subjects of climate change is forests. They play a very important role. To use an old cliche, they're the lungs of the world. They're very important in regulating the climate, and they store vast amounts of biodiversity, many of which is economically useful, and over half the world's species have their homes in rainforests. Also, we have large populations that depend on rainforests. The key issue here is that 20% approximately of global greenhouse gas emissions come from deforestation. And that's more than the entire transport sector in the world. And Kyoto does not have a mechanism to deal with deforestation. Copenhagen must look at this mechanism, known as REDD, Reducing Emissions from Deforestation and Degradation. You'll hear a lot about that between now and December. After China and the US, the world's two biggest emitters, we've got Indonesia and Brazil, third and fourth on the list of emitters, and that is mostly due to deforestation. It's partly illegal logging, but it's also being driven by agriculture as well, and I'll cover that briefly. So we feel at Greenpeace that it's important that we seek to end, or we achieve the end of global deforestation, zero deforestation by 2020. If we can achieve that, then we have a chance of remaining within this 2-degree parameter. Here you'll see the forests of the world that we have today. Much less than we used to have, but still, that's what we have right now. The dark green is the area we're most interested in. But as you can see, that there has been an enormous amount of degradation and loss of forests, particularly in Asia, Africa and Latin America, Amazon, Congo, and well, Indonesia primarily, but the paradise forests. So these are still large areas of forest, but they are very vulnerable and they are decreasing rapidly. You can see here, if we just go back to this one, what world forests are right now, but this is the rate of loss. So we can see here the Amazon basin showing a great deal of loss, around the Congo basin, and here in Southeast Asia, Indonesia, New Guinea, these kind of areas. And this is driving, as I said, 1/5 of the carbon emissions. This is some work that Greenpeace have done on the ground to monitor and document in Indonesia. Particularly, Indonesia has peatlands which are, should not be disturbed. Recent government moves there to allow people to log on peatlands, which is simply a disastrous policy direction. Also, palm oil. Biofuels are driving, or have been driving, palm oil plantations, which have led to deforestation, particularly in Southeast Asia, and have also threatened food security. We've seen food rights around the world, and we have seen some mellowing of the policy positions on biofuels, but we still really need a moratorium. The science and the policy has not yet integrated.